Chapter 6 of Outlive, The Science and Art of Longevity by Peter Attia MD explores the role of stress in our lives and its impact on our health and longevity. Attia notes that while stress is a normal and unavoidable part of life, chronic stress can have serious negative effects on our physical and mental health. Attia begins the chapter by discussing the different types of stress, including acute stress, which is a normal response to short-term challenges, and chronic stress, which is a long-term response to ongoing stressors such as work, finances, and relationships. He notes that chronic stress can lead to a range of health problems, including cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and depression. Attia also discusses the physiology of stress, including the role of the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal (HPA) axis and the sympathetic nervous system (SNS). He notes that chronic activation of these systems can lead to imbalances in hormones such as cortisol and adrenaline, which can have negative effects on our health. Attia goes on to discuss the many ways in which we can reduce and manage stress in our lives. He notes that strategies such as mindfulness meditation, deep breathing, and physical activity can all help to reduce stress and promote relaxation. Attia also emphasizes the importance of social support and relationships in managing stress, noting that having strong social connections can help to buffer the negative effects of stress. One area of particular interest to Attia is the impact of stress on our immune system. He notes that chronic stress can weaken our immune response, making us more susceptible to infections and diseases. Attia also discusses the role of stress in aging, noting that chronic stress may accelerate the aging process at the cellular level. Finally, Attia discusses the importance of individualizing stress management strategies based on each person's unique needs and preferences. He notes that factors such as personality type, lifestyle, and health status may all impact our response to stress and the strategies that are most effective for us. Overall, Chapter 6 of Outlive, The Science and Art of Longevity provides a comprehensive overview of the role of stress in our lives and its impact on our health and longevity. Attia's emphasis on identifying and managing chronic stress, promoting relaxation and social support, and individualizing stress management strategies provides readers with practical strategies for reducing stress and optimizing their health over the long term. Chapter 7 of Outlive, The Science and Art of Longevity by Peter Attia MD explores the complex relationship between diet and longevity. Attia notes that while the relationship between diet and health is well established, the specific dietary factors that contribute to longevity are still under investigation. Attia begins the chapter by discussing the role of calories in aging and longevity. He notes that calorie restriction has been shown to extend lifespan in many animal models, and that some human studies have suggested that calorie restriction may be associated with a reduced risk of age-related diseases. However, Attia also notes that calorie restriction is difficult to sustain over the long term, and that more research is needed to determine its safety and efficacy in humans. Attia also discusses the importance of macronutrients, such as carbohydrates, protein, and fat, in our diet. He notes that while each macronutrient plays an important role in our health, the optimal balance of macronutrients for longevity is still unclear. Attia suggests that the ideal balance of macronutrients may vary based on individual factors such as age, sex, and activity level. Attia also discusses the importance of micronutrients, such as vitamins and minerals, in our diet. He notes that deficiencies in micronutrients can lead to a range of health problems, and that optimal levels of micronutrients may be important for longevity. Attia recommends that individuals consume a varied diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains to ensure adequate intake of micronutrients. Another area of interest to Attia is the role of dietary patterns, such as the Mediterranean diet and the Okinawan diet, in promoting longevity. He notes that these dietary patterns are characterized by high intake of plant-based foods, healthy fats, and lean protein, and may promote longevity through a range of mechanisms such as reducing inflammation and improving metabolic health. Finally, Attia discusses the importance of individualizing dietary recommendations based on each person's unique needs and preferences. He notes that factors such as genetics, health status, and lifestyle may all impact our dietary needs, and that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to diet and longevity. Overall, Chapter 7 of Outlive, The Science and Art of Longevity provides a comprehensive overview of the role of diet in promoting longevity. Attia's emphasis on the importance of macronutrients, micronutrients, and dietary patterns, as well as individualized dietary recommendations, provides readers with practical strategies for optimizing their diet and promoting longevity over the long term. Chapter 8 of Outlive, The Science and Art of Longevity by Peter Attia MD explores the role of exercise in promoting longevity. Attia begins by noting that while the benefits of exercise are well established, the specific types, duration, and intensity of exercise that promote longevity are still being investigated. Attia discusses the importance of both aerobic and resistance exercise in promoting longevity. He notes that aerobic exercise, such as running or cycling, can improve cardiovascular health and increase lifespan, while resistance exercise, such as weightlifting, can improve muscle strength and prevent age-related muscle loss. Attia also discusses the concept of high-intensity interval training, HIIT, which involves short bursts of intense exercise interspersed with periods of rest. He notes that HIIT has been shown to improve cardiovascular health, insulin sensitivity, and muscle strength, and may be particularly beneficial for individuals with limited time for exercise. Another area of interest to Attia is the importance of physical activity outside of structured exercise. He notes that sedentary behavior, such as sitting for long periods of time, is associated with a range of health problems, and that increasing daily activity levels through walking or other low-intensity activities may also promote longevity. Attia also discusses the potential benefits of combining exercise with dietary interventions, such as intermittent fasting or a low-carbohydrate diet. He notes that while the research in this area is still limited, combining these interventions may have synergistic effects on metabolic health and longevity. Finally, Attia emphasizes the importance of individualizing exercise recommendations based on each person's unique needs and preferences. He notes that factors such as age, health status, and physical ability may all impact the types and intensity of exercise that are appropriate for each person. Overall, Chapter 8 of Outlive, The Science and Art of Longevity provides a comprehensive overview of the role of exercise in promoting longevity. Attia's emphasis on the importance of both aerobic and resistance exercise, as well as physical activity outside of structured exercise, provides readers with practical strategies for incorporating exercise into their daily lives and promoting longevity over the long term. Chapter 9 of Outlive, The Science and Art of Longevity by Peter Attia MD focuses on sleep and its role in promoting longevity. Attia begins by noting that sleep is often overlooked as a factor in health and longevity, and that chronic sleep deprivation can have serious consequences for overall health. Attia explains that sleep is essential for a range of bodily processes, including brain function, immune system function, and metabolic regulation. He notes that sleep is particularly important for maintaining a healthy weight, as chronic sleep deprivation can disrupt metabolic hormones and increase the risk of obesity. Attia discusses the various stages of sleep, including deep sleep and REM sleep, and notes that both are important for different aspects of health. He also discusses the impact of age on sleep, noting that older adults may experience changes in sleep quality and duration that can impact overall health. Attia provides a range of practical strategies for improving sleep quality and duration, including establishing a regular sleep schedule, creating a comfortable sleep environment, and limiting exposure to electronics before bed. He also discusses the potential benefits of sleep aids, such as melatonin or prescription medications, for individuals with chronic sleep problems. Attia also explores the impact of sleep on cognitive function and mental health. He notes that chronic sleep deprivation is associated with an increased risk of depression and anxiety, and that improving sleep quality can have positive effects on mood and cognitive performance. Finally, Attia emphasizes the importance of individualizing sleep recommendations based on each person's unique needs and preferences. He notes that while there are general guidelines for sleep duration and quality, each person's sleep needs may vary based on factors such as age, health status, and lifestyle. Overall, Chapter 9 of Outlive, The Science and Art of Longevity provides a comprehensive overview of the role of sleep in promoting longevity. Attia's emphasis on the importance of establishing healthy sleep habits and addressing chronic sleep problems provides readers with practical strategies for improving sleep quality and promoting overall health over the long term. Chapter 10 of Outlive, The Science and Art of Longevity by Peter Attia MD explores the role of stress in our lives and how it impacts our health and longevity. Attia notes that while acute stress is a natural part of life, chronic stress can have serious negative effects on our physical and mental health. Attia discusses the various physiological responses to stress, including the release of cortisol and other stress hormones. He notes that while these responses can be helpful in the short term, chronic stress can lead to negative health outcomes such as inflammation, insulin resistance, and cardiovascular disease. Attia provides practical strategies for managing stress, including mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, and regular physical activity. He notes that while these strategies may not eliminate stress entirely, they can help individuals better manage stress and its effects on their health. Attia also discusses the role of social support in managing stress and promoting longevity. He notes that strong social connections have been shown to have a protective effect on health, and that individuals with strong social support networks are better equipped to manage stress and its effects. Attia also explores the impact of stress on sleep and vice versa, noting that chronic stress can disrupt sleep quality and duration, which in turn can lead to negative health outcomes. He provides practical strategies for improving sleep quality and managing stress to promote better overall health. Finally, Attia notes that while stress is a natural part of life, it is important to identify and address chronic stressors in order to promote longevity. He emphasizes the importance of individualizing stress management strategies based on each person's unique needs and circumstances. Overall, Chapter 10 of Outlive, The Science and Art of Longevity provides a comprehensive overview of the impact of stress on our health and longevity. Attia's emphasis on practical strategies for managing stress, promoting social connections, and improving sleep quality provides readers with actionable steps for improving overall health and promoting longevity.